Hello and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 28th of March. So let's see what energy is coming in. We have the Knight of Wands off on the next big adventure, positive change coming through, or at least and taking some sort of action here. So let's see what sort of effect this is happening with the Knight of Wands. It could be feeling a little bit more positive and optimistic with the Knight of Wands, but we'll see what else is coming in around it. So we are in Aries season, so the Knight of Fire coming through is probably pretty apt, feeling kind of like, the Ace of Wands as well. Well, okay, feeling pretty motivated, I would say, with these two cards. So let's see what else. A lot of fire coming through. The Knight of Swords, fire and air. The Knight of Swords didn't want to miss out. Lots of action, focus, drive. These are kind of the key words that are coming out here at this moment in time. So a lot of, like I said, fire and air. These two knights are heading towards on the same mission. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've come down to earth. Beautiful. This is something that we're working on. Could be related to your work, getting very inspired, or been setting some new goals, or something that you're working on. And we've got the King of Swords. Okay. And at the base, we have the Hanged Man. Interesting. So I feel like there's a flurry of activity here. I'm feeling with these two knights. So this is like your mind going, the Knight of Swords is things happening really, really fast. Your mind potentially going at 100 miles per hour and getting like, oh, the Ace of Wands, this is what I want. This is what I want to be doing. And the Knight of Wands is like, we're doing this together. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Wands is your motivation, taking action on what it is that you want, taking action on your ideas. And so this all might be in the back of your head while you're working on something else at this moment, or you're working, quite literally. I feel like this is all in the back of the mind of this Eight of Pentacles, this head down, working on creating this beautiful pentacle, this thing on the earthly realm, but there's a lot going on inside this person's mind here. What do I want to be doing? Blah, blah, blah. So it's all up in the air at this moment in time, this kind of vision or this motivation or these thoughts swirling or this focus. So this could be like a daydream, a fantasy, whatever it is. But ultimately, this Eight of Pentacles, whatever is going on here in the back of this person's mind. And it's that's why I feel like there's a lot going on up here in the element of air. This King of Swords comes in and says, I'm going to take that. It's a little bit like they're showing me the Pensieve in Harry Potter, where they take the memories and they're like little wisps of like silvery light. And I'll take that little wisp of silvery thought and ideas and motivations, and I'm actually going to come up with some ideas and make some decisions. And the King of Swords is very clear, kind of. It's a very the King of Swords makes choices, decisions, is very clear on taking action on these ideas that are coming in here, or these thoughts and plans that are coming through. So this could potentially be some kind of, a meeting, like it's one of those work meetings where everybody's kind of throwing in ideas and there's a lot of brainstorming kind of energy. But it just feels like that's around you, whether this is an internalized space or whether it's something external. There's a lot of ideas and things floating around at this moment in time. And there's a bit of sifting through it with the Eight of Pentacles. What can actually be real, what can be a reality and what isn't. And the King of Swords is like, right, making some decisions around it. So interestingly, we do have the Hanged Man as the main energy. This is where both the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords wants to jump into things like straight away. They're impetuous, impulsive. It's like, let's just do this, kind of, let's not even think about it. Let's just trust our instincts and go for something here. But the Hanged Man is a very different energy. It's somebody that's kind of had the patience to look at it from a different perspective and seen that there's different angles that you could see something with. It's kind of like the visionary is the Hanged Man, the moment of enlightenment that comes through with everything. But it's almost like there's all these like ideas around here like whirling around, like I said. And the Hanged Man is where it's kind of interesting, because the King of Swords is rational mind. Your rational mind is working on these ideas. But the Hanged Man's saying the message is there from Spirit. I feel like the King of Swords and the Hanged Man are both working together, because the Hanged Man is processing these messages that are coming in from the higher realms and actually potentially, seeing things from new perspective, new lens, new eyes. And it's the opposite of, like I said, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, because they're all fast-moving energy. The Hanged Man is where something slow, patient, even delayed or stagnant. So if this is an energy that you're wanting to work with, because I feel like what I'm feeling is the Hanged Man and the King of Swords are working together. So it's the other thing with the Hanged Man is that it's about knowing what it is that you are sacrificing or letting go of to move forward, to make this decision to kind of, So I feel like both soul and spirit and your conscious mind are working together here with something that is wanting to move forward and move forward very quickly. Like it is very, very fast moving. So, I mean, this could be a time where you're having some brilliant ideas about what it is that you're working on at this moment in time, or your work, or it could be that you're kind of working out, a plan which is involving maybe there's been delays around a plan, and so you're working out some kind of a solution that could come in with it as well. And it kind of feels like there could be these like enlightening moments that are around, but it just has this energy of like motivation and moving forward and being very clear. There's a clarity that comes in with it, with the King of Swords, clear inside your mind, clear at the action that you're taking. And the Hanged Man is clarity on more of a kind of soul level. So it's interesting how they're all working together. And I like how the Earth came in with the Eight of Pentacles, because this is saying, it is going to come down. The King of Swords is like, I'm making a practical decision or practical solution that's going to want to work here in some way, shape or form. Yes, I see that there's a lot of blah, blah, blahs, ideas and motivations and feelings kind of whirling around, but we need to kind of take that, bring it down to earth and work out how to use it and work with it. So, interesting. Like I said, it could feel very inspired. I feel like you can work with this very productively, which is very good. And there's just so much going on inside your mind at this moment in time. So I think that let this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, like your motivation, your passion, your drive, your ideas, let that kind of all activate here with the Ace of Wands, and then allow that really clever King of Swords here. That's your intellect, your mind. It could be someone around you who's it goes, I know what to do with that idea. Let that kind of settle, ground down to earth. And then it's like, okay, now I know what to do with this. So that is the reading for the 28th. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. That helps with the algorithm, helps with the growth of the channel. If you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we are building at this moment in time, I'd love it if you come and check that out. The link for that is in the description box below. And take care. Let your kind of mind run wild a little bit.